back to what I was saying.
Hello everybody, what's going on? It's Patrick here. Welcome back to another video. And how's stuff? Thank you guys for 6 subscribers one more time. It does mean a lot to me actually. I do appreciate it. And I wanted to tell a story about how I broke my thumb. If you guys want to watch that, sure, watch it. Anyway, if you enjoy the story, please leave a like. It really does mean a lot to me. And possibly subscribe. That would be nice. Anyway, if you know me, I love extreme sports. Anyone who knows me knows that. Skateboarding, scooters, BMX, all that. So I'm really into BMX, like dirt jump type stuff with dirt jumps. So we were at this, I call it Chestermere Bike Park. And there's a pump track. There's like a skinny track with like the tabletops and all that. And then there's like these huge jumps. And I was on intermediate because I've hit these a lot. So I was on my mountain bike and I was riding. So I was riding and my mom came actually, and my sister was at my cousin's house, and my cousin doesn't live too far away from there. So we were at this bike park, and I was at the pump track, right? I wasn't riding my bike. I actually it's almost like a rocker BMX, but it's a kid's bike. I put that in the back of my mom's van, and holy shit, why the fuck did I just spin out? I put that in the back of my mom's van, and I was gonna take it, but I didn't want to the day before that, so when she came to pick us up, and then she was gonna go pick up my sister, I was like, you know what, why don't I just stay here? I want to try out the mini bike, right? So I grabbed the mini bike. I was going around this pump track, and my mom leaves to go pick up my sister. So there's these 2 people there. My mom and me were talking to them, and they were nice people, but they were a little bit tipsy, right? Oh, seriously? Again? You know, fuck this. Anyway, they were a little tipsy, and so they had a couple drinks. You could tell, like, they even said they had a couple drinks before coming. Thank God they weren't driving. That's good. So anyway, I was there, and she went to go pick up my sister, right? So she went. Okay. So I was on this little bike on the pump track, and then the one girl that had a couple drinks, she was like, "Why don't you go show me what you really got?" Right? So I pick up my friend's BMX. This sounds so bad. He doesn't care. It was perfectly fine. It's a cult. It's extremely good. I picked up my friend's BMX because he was riding my mountain bike, and I took it to the intermediate jumps. So I was there, and mind you, this thing has no brakes, so I don't know. Anyway, it was like a 7-foot jump, and I was riding, and do a drop in. I drop into it. What color should I paint this? I think I'm gonna paint it this red. No, this one, yeah. Anyway, I do a drop in, right? And I go in, and I'm going really fast, right? So I hit this huge 7-foot jump, and I overshoot the transition, right? So I went flat ground, and I just eat it so bad. And I wish you guys could see right now. You know how you have a handlebar, and your hands are grabbed around it? Well, what happened to me is my hand flipped, and my thumb went over the handlebar, and I smashed it against the handlebar, and it just broke. Like, I didn't even realize it was broken, because I was there, and my friend saw me eat it, right? So he comes down, and I was winded so bad, and I couldn't breathe. And I'm just shaking talking about this. This was, like, really bad. Anyway, I couldn't breathe, so he was like, stay down, catch your breath, right? So I catch my breath, and I stand up, and I feel so much pain in my thumb. I look up and look at it, and it was like bent to the side. No word of lie, it was like 2 inches off, right? So I'm like, I broke my fucking thumb. I broke my thumb. I broke my thumb. And he's like, okay, okay. And then I went over to these people we were talking to. I was like, can I use your phone? I need to call my mom. I need to call my mom. So I call her, and she just pulls into my cousin's house to come pick up my sister, and she gets this call, right? So she's about to leave. She hops out. She grabs ice for me, right? So she speeds back to this bike park. It felt like forever, but she told me she was going 100 on a 60. So she was speeding back and she picked me up, and I was crying. Well, I wasn't crying at all, but I was scared, and I had a tear in my eye. I was like, oh my god, what if I fucking broke my whole hand and only my thumb hurts or something like that? And so I got to the doctors. We actually went to the ER. We were gonna go to this place called Peter Wahi. You can search this up in Calgary, Alberta. But we ended up going to Strathmere Hospital, and because that wasn't too far away. So we went there, and it was a 20-minute wait, which isn't bad at all. So we went there, we got x-rays and stuff, and there was a little boy there, and we were ahead of them. They came in, and he had actually sprayed what was it? Something toxic into his eyes, and he got it in his eyes and he got it in his mouth, right? So they had him in the shower, and he was all showering off, and the doctor came up to us. She was like, will you let this boy go in front of you? Because if you don't, he's gonna go blind. And I was like, hell yeah, let this guy go in front of me. It's only my broken thumb, right? So we're there, we take the x-rays, we get it all done. Turns out it's broken, and you guys can search this up, but on the growing plate, I actually hit it, so that's what knocked it out of the place. And my thumb, from the bottom joint, from the top, where the top of your finger bends, down, is broken. So, yeah, I got a full arm cast. I got a full arm cast for about a week or two, and then I went back and I got a splint, which is what you guys saw. I think I'll try and find my cast to show you guys, but yeah, that's it for that story. I told you guys in the other video I was gonna tell you another story. What was that? Oh yeah, story about my haircut. This is a really short story. I don't know if this is even gonna be interesting, but so I went to the barber's with my cousin. I hang out with this cousin a lot, so that explains it. But I went to this barber shop with my cousin, and we walked in, sat down, and as soon as we get in, he calls us, right? So I go up, I say specifically a 3 on the sides and a 4 on the top. I'm talking about shaver things, clips, whatever you want to call them. I said 3 on the sides and 4 on the top. This motherfucker, he takes a 2. I see it's a 2. I was like, what is he doing with this? And he goes right down the middle of my head. And I get so fucking pissed off. It looks so bad, to be honest with you. And my cousin got his haircut. He did it properly to his. I don't know why he didn't do it to mine. And then we had to. I was told my cousin, don't pay this motherfucker. He's a dick, right? I told him this, and he wants to do this, and he still pays him, right? So I'm like, that's your money lost, right? So the day after, not the day after, that night, my mom picks me up from my cousin's house, and she goes out and buys me a hat, and that's that Vans hat you guys obviously see. But yeah, she buys me that, and then the day after that was the first day of school, so I had to go to school. Did I have the cast on that time? No, I didn't have the cast. I had to go to school with a fucking shitty ass haircut. And if you guys see my hairline right now, oh my god, it's hectic. Holy shit, it's so bad, honestly. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for today. It was a double upload. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Please, let's try and hit. Sorry guys, that other clip ended, but remember, let's try and hit 10 subscribers by the end of December. And thank you guys so much for 6 subscribers again. Peace. Subscribe and like.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down.